those are the hard guys to find. And I was fortunate to and Matt was a 6th-round draft choice. I just saw something in him. He's very, very stubborn, very, very bright, hard-nosed, kind of like Brett. It's kind of like those guys that I like to coach, and they battle with you a little bit, and then all of a sudden you learn to trust one another, and you learn to think along the same lines, and then you got something going. It's pretty good.
Yeah, you were definitely a quarterback-friendly coach, and you were fortunate enough to coach a lot of great quarterbacks. And now, after your career as a head coach, it went on to go to Cleveland Browns and become president of the team. And what was that experience like for you? I know it didn't work out like you probably planned, but how did you get that job with the Browns, and what did you like about that, and what didn't you like about that? What was different from the coaching aspect and then being the president of the Browns?
Yeah, it's quite different, and I was kind of semi-retired, and Kathy and I were in Arizona. My wife Kathy and I were in Arizona, and I got a call from the owner of the Browns at the time, Randy Lerner, and he wanted to come out and chat with me about possibly working for the Browns. And we hadn't decided yet. He hadn't decided yet in what capacity, but when we talked, he wanted me to come in as president and kind of try and straighten things out there just a little bit. They'd gone through a number of years of not winning as much as he would like. And so we went in there, and I thought we had a great management team. I was the president. I hired Eric Mangini was the coach, and then while I was there, I also hired Pat Shermer as another coach. But we fixed a lot of things in the organization, and after our 3rd year, Randy sold the team. He sold the team to Jimmy Haslam, and of course, as happens, the new owner had his people that he wanted to hire and bring in, and Jimmy and I shook hands. I wished him well, but then my experience there, I tell you, being a president is not nearly as much fun as being the coach.
Not even close, is it?
Not even close. I had to worry about budgets and all sorts of stuff. Coach, I didn't have any quarterback to yell at. Nobody. So, but it was a great learning experience for me. And my time in Cleveland, the people in Cleveland were tremendous. The fans are tremendous. And my only regret is we couldn't finish what we started. Because I think we were on the right track on the field, and we were kind of going through the draft. We hadn't found the quarterback. We were having trouble finding the quarterback, like I mentioned earlier, but we were getting some pieces in place and playing better, I think. And that was my only regret. Otherwise, going there was a great thing for me and Kath, and it was a great experience.
Yeah, I'm talking here to Mike Holmgren on Fox Sports Radio AM 1280. Make sure to come out to see him at the Fanatics Authentic Card Show going on this weekend, November 20th through the 22nd at the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center in Rosemont, Illinois. Mike, you said your only regret there was didn't finish what you started. Do you see yourself back in football anytime soon?
You know what? I don't think so. I'm doing a lot of things now I haven't been able to do, Cody, for 40 years. So, now I'm coming back to Chicago, which is kind of a fun trip because we're going to, at North Park University, we're also going to combine that with, they're going to name a nursing simulation lab in the new science building after my wife, Kathy.
Congratulations.
And so we're going to have a fun time doing that. And then I'm traveling, and I'm doing radio myself out here in Seattle. So I get to do some things that I haven't been able to do for a real long time. And I'm pretty sure my actual football coaching stuff is over. I'm doing some other things now.
Well, it's great to see that you're staying active, doing things you love beyond after over 40 years of coaching. You've been doing some analyst work, you just mentioned, out in radio in Seattle. How fun is that for you?
It's fun. It kind of keeps me in touch just a little bit of what's going on in the league. I get to see a game now and then that I want to see. I even did the color for a game in San Diego Raiders a couple weeks ago, and that was a new experience for me. So it allows me to do something and stay in touch with a game I really love. I mean, I really miss the things I miss. I miss the players. I miss the chess game of calling plays and things like that on Sunday. There's a lot of stuff I don't miss. I don't miss the work hours, not seeing people, not being able to go to church even on Sunday. Now I take the whole family to go to church and have lunch afterwards, and it's a different thing. But like I said earlier, Cody, I was one of the lucky ones. I was able to do something my whole life, provide for my family, doing something I really loved.
I think that's a perfect time to end on this interview. Mike, thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking time out of your day and talking with just a simple radio host here out in Aurora, WBIG. I really appreciate it. Have a great time at the Fanatics Authentic Show this weekend, and looking forward to, hopefully I can see you on some of the broadcasts in the future if you do more than just the Chargers-Raiders game.
Great. Thanks, Cody. I appreciate it very much.
Have a great day.
You too.
Bye. That was Mike Holmgren, and wealth of knowledge, unbelievable interview. And I want us to say thank you one more time to Mr. Holmgren. Really appreciate having him on here, Fox Sports Radio, AM 1280 WBIG.